Under the Australian Sun, the story of the Australian Open. The Australian Open, one of tennis's 4 most prestigious Grand Slam tournaments, attracts players from all over the world and millions of viewers to Melbourne every January. But its journey to today's glory was not an easy one. Here is the inspiring history of the Australian Open, a story filled with exhilarating victories and unforgettable disappointments. Challenging beginnings, 1905 to 1980. The Australian Open was first held in 1905 at the Melbourne Cricket Ground under the name Australasian Championships. At first, the tournament had little appeal. Due to Australia's geographic remoteness and transportation difficulties, European and American players seldom participated. Although it gained Grand Slam status in 1924, it took decades for it to become a truly global event. After being rotated between cities like Sydney, Brisbane and Adelaide, a new era began when it settled permanently at Melbourne Park in 1988. That same year, thanks to a groundbreaking change, the court switched to hard surface, rebound ace. Australian Open was now not just the first Grand Slam of the season, but also a symbol of modernism and athleticism merged with technology. Rise, battle under the sun. In the late 1980s, stars like Ivan Lendl, Stefan Edberg and Mats Wilander added prestige to the tournament. And with the 1990s, a legend was born. Andre Agassi. After his first appearance in 1995 ended with an early exit, he went on to win the tournament in 1995, 2000, 2001 and 2003. Agassi's colourful personality, aggressive play and dramatic storylines made the Australian Open a spectacle for fans. But the real boom came in the mid-2000s. Roger Federer, Rafael Nadal, Novak Djokovic, and Andy Murray. One of tennis history's greatest rivalries took shape on these courts. In 2009, the final between Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer was not just a 4-hour and 23-minute tennis battle, but also an emotional epic that went down in history. Federer's tearful speech at the end left everyone in the stands deeply moved. "Oh God, I was so close, but Novak was better today." No, those words were from the 2010 S, not 2009. But it is true that Federer had his heart broken many times in Melbourne, only to achieve victory in the end. In 2017, at age 35 and after knee injuries, Federer exceeded all expectations to defeat Nadal in the final, making it one of the greatest comebacks in tennis history. Novak Djokovic and the reign over Melbourne. If the Australian Open is a kingdom, its undisputed king is Novak Djokovic. After his first championship in 2008, Djokovic became almost unbeatable in Melbourne Park. 2011, 2012, 2013, then 2015, 2016, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2023. He has won the title 10 times. The 2012 final between Djokovic and Nadal, which lasted 5 hours and 53 minutes, became the longest final in Grand Slam history. By the end, both players were so exhausted that they watched the trophy ceremony sitting down. This was more than just a match. It was a marathon that showed where human limits begin and end. New queens in women's tennis Serena Williams has always loved Melbourne. With her powerful serves and ruthless forehands, she won the Australian Open 7 times. But the 2017 final was different. No one yet knew she was pregnant. When she beat her sister Venus in the final, it was not just a victory, but a miracle. For Australian fans, one of the most beloved moments came when Ashley Barty won in 2022. After 44 years, an Australian woman had won a Grand Slam at home. With her humble personality, elegant tennis and modesty, she won everyone's hearts. Shortly after, she retired as world #1, leaving behind not just trophies, but a memorable story. Disappointments and controversies. The Australian Open has also witnessed dramatic collapses, not just triumphs. One of the most talked about was Novak Djokovic's visa crisis before the 2022 tournament. Due to his unvaccinated status against COVID-19, he was denied entry into Australia. Detainment, legal proceedings, media frenzy. Ultimately, he was banned from the tournament. The incident made waves both in sports and around the world. Another heartbreak belongs to Andy Murray, who reached 4 finals in his career but never managed to win. Each time, fans would hold their breath with hope, only for his rivals to prevail. Still, in 2023, Murray showed his spirit with a miraculous 5-set comeback. More than a festival. The Australian Open is more than just a tennis tournament. It's also a festival of culture and entertainment. Every year, Melbourne Park transforms into a living space that hosts the world's top tennis players. It's a unique world where sports fans gather, and the rhythm of music and art harmonizes with tennis. AO Live Stage, the rhythm of music. During the tournament, the AO Live Stage becomes a huge concert arena hosting performers from around the world. Even after the tennis matches finish, thousands of fans let off steam and celebrate with live music. Australian icons like Kylie Minogue and world-famous stars deliver unforgettable performances on this stage. This festival atmosphere takes the Australian Open beyond tennis, turning it into a summer celebration. People look forward to the music, dancing, and Melbourne's warm summer nights as much as the tennis itself. AO Ballpark for future stars. The Australian Open champions not just today's but tomorrow's stars. The AO Ballpark is a huge play area for children and youth. Youngsters try their skills on tennis courts with small rackets, enjoy different activities, and nurture their love of tennis here. From virtual reality simulators to mini tennis, zip lines to face painting workshops, a range of attractions awaits children. This space not only popularizes tennis, but also opens doors for young generations to sport and healthy living. With the laughter of children here, the Australian Open invests in the future. Flavors from World Cuisine Melbourne Park is not just about tennis, it's also a paradise for food lovers. Stalls offering delicacies from around the world are visitors' favorites. From authentic Australian tastes to Italian pizzas, Asian touches to vegan and gluten-free options, the choices are vast. Visitors reward themselves with these flavors between matches. This blend of sport and gastronomy makes the Australian Open a multi-dimensional experience. Social and environmental responsibility. Beyond sports, the Australian Open stands out for its social responsibility projects. From women's rights to environmental awareness, education to social harmony, the tournament organizes a variety of initiatives. These efforts beyond the courts make the event a universal platform. For example, the annual AO Green program aims to reduce the tournament's carbon footprint and improve energy efficiency. Tennis, therefore, becomes not only a competition, but also a means for sustainability. Final word, legends written in Melbourne. As the season's first Grand Slam, the Australian Open gives birth to new hopes, new dreams, and new heroes. Beyond being an arena for hard courts, scorching sun, and fast-paced matches, it is a stage for the human spirit and determination. Through years of triumphs, heartbreaks, struggles, and celebrations, the tournament has grown to be much more than just a tennis event. For millions of viewers around the globe, Melbourne is a festival city in January, a shrine of hope, passion, and sport. And every year on these sunny Australian days, new legends are born and new stories are written. Australian Open is not just a tournament, it's a way of life. If you enjoyed the inspiring story of the Australian Open, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk together about the tennis legends born in Melbourne.